Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, is the second Ace Ventura film. This was released in 1995. It's directed and written by Steve Odenkirk, and we have a cast including Jim Carrey as our titular character, Ace Ventura. And I remember liking the first film. It's been quite a while since I saw it, but if you listen to my review of that and I'm not talking about it favourably, then my memory is incorrect. I really can't remember much about it, but I remembered enough, did a brief recap, decided to watch the second film, and I really didn't like it. And there's one main reason for that, which I'll talk about in a moment. The narrative focuses on Ace Ventura having to find this white bat. It's this sacred animal of an African tribe, and while there's nothing necessarily wrong with the story, I just didn't care for it. It didn't appeal to me. I wasn't that interested. I wasn't emotionally invested in it. I ultimately didn't care about what happened with the story. And then we have the character of Ace Ventura. And I don't remember feeling this way with the first film, but I may well have done. I really do not like him. I found the character to be so irritating. Carrey gives a good performance. It's a very strong performance, but unfortunately it's a strong performance of a very annoying character. So the story for me was just a bit boring. Nothing wrong with it necessarily, I just didn't care. Usually when that's the case with a film, if the characters are interesting, that's enough for me. But I really hated Ace Ventura as a character. So there wasn't really a lot about this that worked for me. The music is very good. The soundtrack is pretty great. Visually, it's a very impressive film. So it's not the worst experience in the world, but I found the story to be just a little bit boring, not really to my personal tastes. And I found Ace Ventura as a character to be honestly quite insufferable. So I did not like it. I did not care for any second of this at all. Do I recommend it? I don't really know. If you don't mind the character, or if you think you can stomach the character, then sure, give it a go. But if you're not really a fan of the character, then I'd say no, it's not worth it. The story is not strong enough where I could otherwise overlook the character. Visually, it's fine, the technical aspects are fine, but I found the story to be dull and the character to be insufferable, so I cannot recommend it. However, I'm looking forward to watching the third film, because the third film is Ace Ventura Jr. Pet Detective, without the character of Ace Ventura. So I'm actually looking forward to that one. And according to Wikipedia, there is an untitled fourth film, which I know absolutely nothing about. Will I watch it? I mean, yeah, I'd give it a chance. But for now, unfortunately, I did not like the second film. I don't think Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, is an interesting enough narrative, at least based on what I look for. But even if the narrative was okay, I don't think I'd be recommending it unless you can get on board with the character, because I just could not stand him. So I didn't like it. I don't recommend it. If you loved the first film, then sure, check it out. There's a good chance you'll like this film more than I did. But unfortunately, I didn't care for it. But the journey's not over. I'm very much looking forward to the third film. And fingers crossed. And it's not saying much if it is, because this was a terrible experience. Fingers crossed the third film will be a much better experience. And for now, unfortunately, unless you really, really want to watch it and you really like the character of Ace Ventura, I don't recommend When Nature Calls.